Hello, friends. Before we start the video, click the like and subscribe button. With a flick of the angel's fingers, the ground started to tremble unexpectedly. The players were shocked and said, "What's happening? An earthquake?" But suddenly around 500 unfamiliar figures materialized. They were players from other territories. Then everyone stood still, eyeing one another with caution. And they asked themselves, "Is it over? And who are these people?" Then a new angel appeared and said, "Well, the territory integration is complete." "Huh? Why the strange looks? You're all humans, so at least say hello. How long do you plan to stand there like statues?" And it was not only one angel, but it was there, a group of angels, gathered together. Then one of the angels said, "Olive, how many people are in your territory?" Olive is the angel from the same territory as Ryu Min, and Olive said, 442 player. The previous angel said, "Similar to ours, huh?" And it continued saying, "By the way, who's going to explain things to the humans here about the game and all?" Olive raised her hand and offered to take charge and said, "I'll do it." But another angel said, "Wait a second. Are you trying to impress the angel leader?" Olive felt nervous for a moment and said, "Me? Why would I? If anyone wants to do it, I don't mind." Another angel intervened and said, "Guys, let's not fight. Anyone can do it, but let Olive do it this time because her voice is beautiful after that." Olive fluttered her wings and flew to the center of the place and said, "Hello, everyone. Your assigned angels have already informed you, right? Due to the small number of players, the territories have been merged." And she continued saying, "Currently, 10 territories have been combined into one, and there are 4,144 players here." The players were amazed and said, 10 territories merged? Almost 5,000 people? No wonder it looked crowded." Then the angel said, "We integrated other territories too, to fill them with players. Naturally, with the integration, the territory names will change. For your reference, this territory is now named CES007, exclusively comprising players from South Korea." The players felt some relief and said, "Ah, so everyone here is from South Korea? Good thing we can communicate." At this moment, the players expected that perhaps later they might meet with players from other countries. And this prediction was correct, because the territory integration was not a one-time event. As the number of players dwindled to 500 or less, the angles will continue to merge territories. Eventually, they would inevitably cross paths with players from other countries, just as someone had predicted. It'll happen when there are fewer than 500 players from South Korea. Ryu Min knew exactly when that moment would arrive. It will be by round 11. The fourth territory integration will take place, and we'll find ourselves competing with players from other countries. But Ryu Min's knowledge didn't end there. He was also aware that the angels had a surprise side game planned for this round. And he was right, because after one moment the angel said, "Before we unveil the main quest, let's celebrate the territory integration with a simple side game." And the angel continued saying, "Each territory used to have its representative, right? But now that they're integrated, what should we do? Well, it's only natural to select a new representative for the unified territory." The players were amazed and said, "A new territory representative?" Then the angel said, "The rules are simple. The 10 existing territory representatives will step forward and fight each other until only one remains standing. That survivor will be promoted as the representative for this newly integrated territory." In other words, it was a death match where they fought until only one person was left standing. Then one player said, "So, in order to become the representative of the integrated territory, we have to eliminate each other?" At this moment, the players expressed shock, but there was no sense of worry. In fact, they seemed rather entertained by someone else's predicament. And one player said, "This should be fun, right? I wonder who will become the representative." But at this time, all 9 territory representatives were worried, but Ryu Min maintained a poker face. He was actually secretly happy with the knowledge of just how prestigious the position of the unified territory representative was. But the angel reassured them, saying, "Territory representatives, my. There's no need to make such worried faces. It's called a death match. But rest assured, no one will actually die. Once the game is over, all deceased representatives will be resurrected. The mention of resurrection didn't elicit any visible change in the expressions of the territory representatives. After all, the game seemed to offer no immediate advantages, making it an unappealing prospect. However, the angels had more to reveal. Seeing their expressions, the angel said, "Judging by your expressions, it seems you're not too keen on the idea of becoming the unified territory representative. But do you truly believe there are no benefits at all?" One of the players asked eagerly. "Are there specific benefits exclusive to the unified territory representative?" The angel answered, "Absolutely. The representative gains the power of domination instead of mere command authority, and it means having the authority to control players with lower levels than yourself. Irrespective of their job class, you can freely manipulate the players within your territory, much like an upgraded version of command authority." The territory representatives looked surprised and intrigued, as many of the players had already completed the changing of their job classes, effectively making the command authority useless. But now those limitations were lifted, and they were presented with a practically omnipotent power, free from any drawbacks. Then the angel said, "Of course, the rule remains that you can only use this power 10 times. And if the integrated representative is killed, the authority passes on to the killer. But isn't it enticing, having the ability to dominate fellow humans?" Though they didn't voice their response, the fire in the representative's eyes conveyed their resolve. They were determined to fight with all their might to become the integrated representative. Ryu Min shared the same sentiment and said to himself, "Until now, being a territory representative held little merit, but starting from this round, it's different. I must win the death match and become the United Territory Representative." And his decision to kill Huang Yongmin and become a territory representative in the previous round was motivated by the upcoming changes. From the 5th round onward, the authority of the representative would become useful, and also because of the hidden subquest. Ryu Min was resolute in his goal. With level and experience enough to win, even in a 9-to-1 battle, he felt more than ready to take on this challenge. But there was one thing that Ryu Min, a regressor who relived this round multiple times, was unaware of, because behind the scenes, the angels had placed a bet on the integrated territory representative position, adding an unexpected twist to the unfolding event. The part ends here, and I want you to know that making these videos takes a lot of time and effort, so do not hesitate to like and subscribe and wait for part 29.